What's good, YouTube? Stormybman, and I am back with another video editorial. Before we get started, I'd like to say shout out to the boxing community and new media. The title of this editorial is How Far Does Agjagba Go Without Shields? Agjagba, it has been reported, has signed a promotional deal with Top Rank, and it also puts him under the graces of James Prince and a new head trainer in K. Koroma. That means that Ronnie Shields is no longer going to be working with Agjagba. What is going on in the sport of boxing, people, where a nice, highly touted Olympian prospect like Agjagba, a former soccer player, and at the age of 26 has been managed to be moved up into the top 15 in two of the major governing sanctioning bodies, working with Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields is a throwback trainer. He is one that is of the cloth of trainers like Emmanuel Stewart and the recently departed Nazim Richardson. When you have a trainer with the experience of a Ronnie Shields, that's not something to cast aside very easily. Now, it may be stated, and Ronnie may have stated, that he may have walked away from Agjagba. But even in doing so, what this means is Agjagba doesn't really realize what having someone with that type of experience means in his corner. He has yet to fight a top 10 fighter, and he is not, at this stage, prepared for a top 10 fighter. With his record of 13-0 with 11 KOs, one thing we know he can do is punch. But the thing that we haven't found out about him is whether or not he can fight. I speak oftentimes about the lack of training in the sport today. With a trainer like Shields, who has worked with a myriad of fighters, some that are in the Hall of Fame right now, some who are going to be in the Hall of Fame very soon. It makes a difference, people. What I realize about Shields is he's great at preparing fighters, great at teaching fighters, great at carrying fighters through what the sport presents them. And he has the experience of knowing certain things that have transpired throughout the decades and can convey this to a young prospect like Agjagba. Today, the athlete seems to want to get in there and go for it without counsel because they're really chasing money. But in boxing, the money doesn't last long because what you make, you have to get through the rest of your life, even if your career ends early. So you need someone who's going to take good care of you, quality care of you. And this 6'6", 240 plus pound fighter who has a long way to go shouldn't be happy with a trainer like Shields departing his camp. We just recently saw Deontay Wilder suffer a loss, and the lack of experience in his corner dealing with crisis. Agjagba would be well served to understand this, but now he is looking forward in the hands of new people. Let's just hope that he's prepared for it. What are your thoughts about this? Let's discuss. Leave comments, concerns, and suggestions. This is Stormybman. Until we speak again, peace.